everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today is an exciting day. Today we're going to be doing my empties for March 2024. Can you believe it? It's almost April. Anyway, let's just dive right into it. I have a whole bunch of empties in here. Not my best month for empties, but there's only been a couple months of the year, and it's not the worst month I've done because January is always a slow start. I have a bunch of items that I'm really close on. I was trying to get them done for this update. Didn't quite make it on all of them, but I do have a lot to talk about. I do have some hair care. I've got nail polish. I've got fragrance, body care, skincare. I've got makeup. And there's some exciting makeup empties. Oh my goodness. So I will have timestamps as always down below if you're interested in just certain parts. And of course, next month I will have my Bath and Body Works empties. They will still be featured in this empties as well. But in case you just like that particular playlist, it is separated for you guys as well. All right, without further ado, I'm going to organize this bag full of stuff and we'll talk about it and I'll give my little mini reviews. I'm going to start off with hair care because I just have one item. Last month I had finished off the matching conditioner and it just took me a little bit longer to get through the shampoo because I seem to go through conditioner faster than shampoo. This is from L'Oreal. This is their Ever Pure Sulfate-Free Color Care System in the lavender. It's their soothing shampoo. I don't have color treated hair. This is my natural hair color. However, they were on clearance, so figured I'd test them out. The review of the shampoo is the same as the conditioner. When I started using it, I thought it made a big difference, and then either my hair got used to it or it just wasn't as effective. So I don't know. Might buy other things in this line. And again, lavender is not a scent I like, but this was not bad. This didn't really smell like lavender, so good. I'll take it. But I do have a shampoo empty. I'll do nail polish quickly. I went through another of these standard ones. So this is the Equate, the Walmart brand, their nail polish remover in the Nourishing line. I do my manicure basically every single day. I'm back to about once a week on my pedicure, so I'm doing better on it. So obviously, because I put my hands on my nails through a lot, and I use my nails as tools, I do prefer the Nourishing one just at least mentally. I don't know if it does a whole lot more for your nails compared to the other stuff, but might as well. They're all the same price in the Equate line. So I'm going through these at a fairly decent rate, again, because I'm doing my manicure all the time, and we're making progress on it. I did also finish what I was using as a top coat. It was from one of those L'Oreal double-sided. One side was a top coat, the other side was a color. But I did repurpose that bottle because I accidentally got rid of all my bottles from last year, so I could franken a nail polish. So check out my latest project polish. I frankened a really gorgeous blue, so feel free to check that out, and you'll see what that top coat looked like. It was, or at least it had a little bit of a red tint to it, which did change the polish that was underneath. So it was nice to really build up a red. It would turn a nude into like a pinky color. So you can check that one out in Project Polish. But in Project Polish, I also finished up a full-size nail polish. You can see the color, it kind of got a little messy. This is from Essie. This is their nail lacquer in Midnight Cami. This was a deep dark blue. You can see the remnants of my lines. I worked it down as far as I could get. Right now, it's just a big gloopy mess, so not very helpful. Fun fact, this was the blue I frankened, but this was a swatch of Midnight Cami right there. So I'm making some really good work on Project Polish. The Essie, which did start up pretty high, not completely brand new, but it did have 13.5 milliliters, so I was pleased to work through it, especially as we're attempting to transition to spring. We got a bunch of snow today, so we'll see how well that transition goes. I also have fragrance this month as well. So January, I didn't have any fragrance. I had a tiny bit last month. First up, this was in my Beauty A to Z for I. This is the Irresistible fragrance. It was very floral. It started up here. I got like 4 uses out of it. It's not my kind of thing. It's a floral. I also have my very first Bath and Body Works Fine Fragrance Mist empty. It is a mini because they don't do a full size of hot cocoa and cream. At least this year they didn't. Or I guess this is technically last year at Christmas time. I purchased 2 of these. I have finished one of them off, so I do have one for next year. These were my progress marks. This is a pretty good scent. I wish the chocolate came through a little bit more, but It's decent. I did enjoy this one. It's a nice little winter fragrance. Let's do the makeup empties because they are so exciting. All three of these makeup empties were featured in my projects, so do feel free to check them out. The first one, let's start with a not so much of a like. This was the NYX Matte Lip Liner in Subversive Socialite. It was... got it way down there. It was a deep dark purple, which the color wasn't my favorite. That's the color right there. But I did find ways to wear it through a pretty elaborate layering combination, which for me, like, I will do some layering. I prefer not to, but I will do it. But the color wasn't my favorite, and I did not like this formula. It was very dry, like dry and hard to apply. So you'd have to work really hard at it. It would kind of feel like it was scratching your lips up. It felt patchy. So the best way I found to apply this was to start with putting down a lip balm, which one sheared out the color, which I liked. But if you want this deep dark purple, then that would not work for you. And then that also made it easier to glide, so it wasn't very patchy. So there was benefits with pairing it first with a balm. But yeah, this was... those lip liners, and lip liners in general, I don't really like. I'm trying to work them out of my collection. I do use them over the entire lip and not just as a lip liner, so that's probably another thing. But yeah, that's a no. That's a no. I also used up this one in Throwback 30, the They're Real Magnet Mascara from Benefit. High-end mascaras generally are not worth it. I also didn't pay for this one. Well, I did pay for it, but in terms of like Boxycharm, right? That's the one there. The only high-end mascara that has tempted me, but I still don't think I would pay those kinds of prices for it, was the Lancome Lash Idol mascara. Otherwise, drugstore does mascara really well. I've been recently wearing the Tarte mascara. That's in my Beauty A to Z project. This one's better because this one gives more volume. I think the Tarte one's much more just a lengthening mascara, which I like a little bit more from my mascara, so I don't know how long I'll work with this one. But anyway, this one, I mean, it was a mascara. But then this super exciting empty, you guys. You don't know how long I've been working on this. I have been working on this Maybelline Color Tattoo Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Socialite. I've worked on it basically the entirety of my channel and at least 2 to 3 years before that. So this is way old, but it performed well. It was a beautiful pink, very wearable. Very often how I would wear this one is I throw something in my crease, I throw something in my inner corner, and then just put this all over the lid. It's a beautiful, like you could do a one and done with this one. I did not use it as a base just because that's not how I do it with these kind of eyeshadows. But guys, it is empty. There were 4 grams of cream eyeshadow in here, and it is done. I loved it. It was great to wear. I don't think this is something I would buy again, but it was really nice. So, I don't know. These kind of things, because, again, it's a cream item, they do go off faster. This one I did really well with. There was, I think, one point in its life where it did kind of dry out a bit, so I did scrape the top layer off, and then it was totally fine from there. So this was fantastic, and I am so pleased because this is my first cream eyeshadow empty. Like, I've gone through the liquid eyeshadows in the tubes before, but never something in a pot. What to go through next? I think I'm going to do my body care next. Most of this is going to be Bath and Body Works, so let's just dive right into it. Let's start. I've got a lot of hand products. I do have a lot of hand products. So let's start with the foot first because I only have one foot product. This is from O'Keeffe's for Healthy Feet. This is their foot cream. This is supposed to be a very thick foot cream. You're supposed to use only that much, but you never use that much. It was fine. Would I buy it again? No, I don't think so. Because there's a lot of other very nourishing body lotions, body creams that you can just use on your feet as well. I don't think I need to buy an item specifically for my feet, but because I had it, I used it. Or by I use it, I mean I made my husband use it on me. So I was the one still benefiting from its use. But I just don't like moisturizing my feet. Just, ordered that way. Let's get into hand stuff next. So let's start off with some cleansing items. I finished 3 pocket bags. 3 pocket bags from Bath & Body Works. I know they're small, but oh, so good. Now, the thing I will say about all 3 of these pocket bag scents is that I also have them in the hand soap form. So I also had them in the hand soap form, and I preferred the scent of all 3 of these much better in the pocket bag compared to the hand soap. In fact, for the hand soap, one of them, like, I returned, and I'll let you know which one it was because I could not stand it. One of them, I kind of wish I returned, but it's almost done. And one of them, I just pulled out and started using it yesterday. So it was just an initial first impression. So let's start off with the least favorite scent. This is Frozen Lake. The pocket bag has frozen cypress, eucalyptus, and juniper berries. Crisp Morning Air is a far superior kind of outdoorsy scent. I would love Crisp Morning Air. I'm going to repurchase it way more than Frozen Lake. Packaging was really pretty. It was a deep blue. All of my progress marks have rubbed off. This one had an expiration date of August 2025, so I'm working quite well through my pocket bag collection. But yeah, definite no on anything Frozen Lake. That's also going to be the same with Fresh Sparkling Snow. That was my progress mark right there. This, again, much better in the pocket bag. It's more balanced. I'm not enjoying the hand soap. You'll see that one next month. This one had scent notes of pear, which I don't smell, melon, and fresh fallen snow. I know someone who knows a lot about snow. Not really sure what that's supposed to smell like, but whatever. This is a melon scent. I've also discovered, if you caught my most recent project, Hygiene Use It Up, cucumber melon. No. Horrible. I had just a tiny bit left of the body cream. I returned the shower gel because the shower gel I had purchased in December. So melon is just going to end up probably being a no for me, at least in terms of these kind of melons. So, no. And the last one I finished up, which you guys haven't seen in a project, is Fresh Rainfall. This one has scent notes of aloe leaf, bergamot, and chamomile water. This one has been interesting. So I was first using this, I think a little bit in the fall, put it on hold because I wanted to reach for my fall and then my winter scents. And then because we're supposed to be transitioning to spring, because, it's end of March, I did pull it out and use that last little bit. I mean, I guess there's a tiny bit there that I cannot get out. This one also has an expiration date of, this one's March 2025. I think I liked it better. Like, I was kind of sad that this one was gone because I finished it up so quickly because I had a lot of progress on it from using it back in the fall before I went for something more seasonally appropriate. But would I buy it again? This one's nice in the sense that it is a lighter scent. So if you're going for that kind of vibe, then there's a benefit. But compared to like a Strawberry Snowflakes, which is one of my favorite scents, I'm really enjoying. I pulled out a pocket bag in Sunshine and Lemons, which I've only been using for a couple days, but I am loving that one so far. So I'd rather, I think, reach for something like that, like a Crisp Morning Air, a Champagne Apple and Honey, over something like this. So this is a maybe. It kind of depends if I would repurchase that one again. I also went through 2 hand creams. Normally, it takes me 2 months to go through a hand cream, but this first one, which you guys know, was almost finished. This one is my last The Body Shop hand cream. This one was in Winter Jasmine. This is a very floral jasmine. Yeah, very floral version of jasmine. I preferred the OPI jasmine hand cream I'd used up last year. I didn't bother cutting this one open because there's not much. You can basically squeeze it all out. I had just this little bit left that I had to finish off, which I did. So yeah, Body Shop, especially not for those prices, but I prefer the Bath & Body Works hand creams, and even those are really expensive. I also used up this one. This is from Glow Bloom. This is their hand cream in Peachy Citrus. This one had 50 milliliters of product in it. I used this at work. This was the hand cream I had taken to work. It is slightly peachy, a little bit peachy, but not a whole lot. The formula, it wasn't watery, but it does run more. So like if you were to put like the Bath and Body Works one on your hand, it would just like sit there and hold its shape. This one would start running down your hand a little bit, just not just running, like it would slide down. That might be because mineral oil is the second ingredient in here, so maybe. I would not repurchase these. I had originally purchased this because Glow Bloom had a sale at Sally's Beauty, 2 items for $7, and I had specifically gone in for the little makeup remover pads because they were good for traveling. So I bought that, but I didn't want to buy 2 of them because I only use those for travel. So I decided I would try their hand cream, and I decided no. This wasn't very hydrating. It wasn't super moisturizing, which is why I went through this so darn quickly. Like I would be reapplying that several times throughout the day while I was at work. To finish off the hand products, I do have 2 hand soaps. Both of them, of course, a Bath and Body Works, the Gentle and Clean Foaming Hand Soap. That's their full name, because foaming hand soaps are just fun. They're my preference. We're going to start off with this one. Now, I still have 1 winter hand soap that's, again, it's the Fresh Sparkling Snow. There's like this much left in it. So you'll see it next month. But otherwise, we're kind of moving into spring. First up, I had iced cinnamon rolls. This is warm cinnamon rolls, fresh orange, and sugar glaze. Okay, you guys. This set was all over the place for me. Okay. I also used up earlier this year Jolly Gingerbread Village and a body cream, which is kind of a similar vibe, right? The rich bakery, a little bit of that cinnamony note. Yeah. There were times I really loved this. Like, there was one time I think, I had bought cinnamon buns, and so you had to wash your hands before you had a cinnamon bun with this, and then to wash after to get all the cinnamon buns and residue off. Like, that was a really great experience. Sometimes I did like this, and then sometimes I absolutely hated it. It was too heavy. It was too cinnamony. Which, it should be cinnamony. It's a cinnamon bun. And I love that scent. I just didn't love it as a hand soap. So, I like fruity stuff. What can I say? I'm glad I've tried it. I might potentially get suckered in if they have really good packaging. But hopefully not. Because, again, why reach for something like this when I could reach for my beloved strawberry snowflakes? I bought 2 of these hand soaps back in the winter time. And this, okay, so a hand soap usually takes, there's only 2 of us in the house, and we both work full time. And I kind of tend to move my hand soaps around. We do have 4 spots, I should say, not 4 bathrooms. We do have 4 spots where we have hand soap. The basement, which gets like very, 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 very little use. That hand soap just kind of hangs out there and is kind of exiled. We have the kitchen hand soap, we have the main upstairs bathroom hand soap, and then we have the ensuite bathroom, which is where I plugged to this one and I didn't move it because that's where I wash my hands the most. And I loved it. Most of the time I rotate them around. I get kind of bored and kind of switch them up a little bit. But this one, and I would make excuses. It's like, oh, I'm in the kitchen and I just washed up, or I just handled some meat, or I just did whatever. I need to go wash my hands. Why don't I run to the bathroom and wash them in there? Because strawberry snowflakes, I love. Juicy strawberry whipped cream ice bergamot. You will still see another 2 strawberry snowflakes items this particular Empties video. This is amazing. And I use it with so much strawberry snowflakes. I have a backup. I will buy more of this. This packaging also, oh, it was gorgeous. I loved it. This was beautiful. This was my winter transition to spring hand soap. So again, plowed through it in about a month because it's mainly me, very dedicated focus. So my husband tends to use most the upstairs, like the main floor bathroom, the kitchen, then the ensuite, then the downstairs bathroom. So loved this the whole way through. I need to stop talking about it. But let's not stop talking about it. Let's talk about more strawberry snowflakes. So I used up 2 items. So let's start with this one. This is the Exfoliating Glow Body Scrub. This is a more gentle scrub. So I found myself using this every other day or every 3 days if, my routine got thrown off. Now, unfortunately, with this scrub, I don't know if something was off about the balance. Like, this is a new scrub. This was formulated for like the winter this last year, so 2023. Too much bergamot. I don't know what happened. It started really good as a scent and then just kind of went downhill from there. So it wasn't as great. I did purchase another of these scrubs, so I do have a whole set that I will save for the winter. But yeah, this one, I don't know what happened. The body cream, though, oh, loved it. Loved it so much. Oh, again, I was using it every single time I used the scrub. I did finish them at the same time, which was amazing. And yeah, I do have already another of these body creams. I did buy a second one of them, so I do have a backup. But yeah, better come back next year and I will buy some more. Let's just get this sample out of the way as well. This was the Biotherm Life Plankton Multi-Corrective Body Milk. 5 milliliters. Didn't last very long. Less than one use in here. Yeah, I'd rather get a Bath & Body Works item. It was more moisturized. I also finished off a bio oil. This was the last bio oil I had in my collection, 16 milliliters. So I had started getting a bit of a head start, finished it off. I'm trying to move body oils out of my collection because I just prefer to use my Bath & Body Works body creams. But I would pair this one with a lotion. All right, and finally, let's talk about my skincare that I've worked through. Let's start off with this guy here from NCLA Beauty, the Sugar All Natural Lip Scrub in Watermelon. I have one more of these in Almond Cookie, I think, left in my collection. And then I'll be trying the Bath & Body Works ones, which I've already purchased. This is a pretty good lip scrub. I do enjoy it. It feels like it exfoliates without being too harsh. It's a good one. It's a good one, but it's not easy to get my hands on this particular one. I had gotten them through Boxycharm first because it came to me, and then after that in the pop-up shops. And yeah, their pop-up shops have really changed since they became Ipsy or really changed over the box and changed over how they do everything. So we'll see how things go, and especially if I love the Bath & Body Works, I will just buy those. I did finish off a mask. You've seen this one in my empties before. All progress marks there. This was the Mary Kay Clear Proof Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask. What I like about this one is it can wash off. It does feel a little bit drying on the skin the more I have used it. This is like my second or third empty of it. I do have one more of these in my collection. But after that, I don't know. Maybe I'll kind of back off of it a little bit. We'll kind of see how things go. But I got this one used up. My husband has used it with me as well. It's a very gentle charcoal mask, and it is kind of fun to see how it dries out and dries down on the skin as you use it. 2 eye products. Let's start with the foil sample. This is the Biotherm Blue Pro Retinol Eye Cream. It was fine. It's there. Would not buy that full size. The Clarins Total Eye Revive. And you'll see some things that were in like my advent calendar project use it up, as well as my sample use it up here. So again, it was fine. It's okay. Since I have eye products in my collection, I will get them used up. Serums, another of the Lancome. This is their triple serum. It's kind of fun. It's a single use. Would not pay the full price for that one because that is so expensive. A Boxycharm serum. Most of my skincare is Boxycharm. But this was the Clara's serum. It was vitamin E and retinol. It was kind of thick. And I don't know really how effective it was. I'm not big on these droppers. But, you know, I got it used up. The Kardashians and the Jenners. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan. I don't involve myself. I don't watch any of their stuff. I have no interest in their products, but I did have a sample of this, so I thought I would just use it up. This is the Kylie Skin Clarifying Gel Cream. The sample was pretty full, which was nice. Usually these come like mostly empty. It was just okay. It's fine. Not worth the price. Not worth the price. Definitely not. And yeah, no. I also have this Skin Suticals. This was a sample of their Triple Lipid Restore. It's kind of like their moisturizer. I used it as a day moisturizer. It was fine. Skin Suticals is quite expensive. And finally, another of these little samples. All of these little samples, how the heck are they so expensive? Like, how are they worth that much money? This is from Clarins. This is their multi-intensive, super restorative night cream. This was 5 milliliters, and it was fine. And I got some use on that one. Right, now it's time to talk about the table as a whole and the total dollar value. Now, again, all the details are down in the description box below, but these are in Canadian dollars. These are all the full retail prices, not the prices I paid for them, because of course a lot of this stuff does come with Boxycharm. All the Bath & Body Works I found on sale. I refuse to pay full price for that stuff because those prices are insane. They're insanity. And especially with a lot of the samples, I basically break down the math based on the milliliters when comparing to the full-sized item. But we were looking at this table, not as good as last year. Not as good as last month. Last month I did over $500. But again, keep in mind with my hygiene project Use It Up, where I have like a 2-month cycle, you're going to see a lot more stuff. A lot more stuff next month. But the total retail value in Canadian dollars of this table is $329.38. So still, it's all these little stupid sample sizes and of course Bath & Body Works inflated prices. So still a lot of money. A lot of money in terms of the worth that I got my money's worth out of. This means I have already crossed the $1,000 mark for my year-to-date empties from January, February, and March. Crazy. So I'm currently sitting at a total of $1,171.30. Crazy. Insane. But I am getting value. I am using things up. I am not letting things go to waste. So that is really, really exciting. But that is going to complete today's empties video. Of course, all my reviews on these items. So stay tuned. Again, if you enjoy seeing me use up these items, make sure you check out all of the projects that I do because there are so many of them. And again, some of them are tailored. So if you like project polish, the nail polish is over there. If you like a project hygiene, use it up. I also have a hygiene going in my drop 10 by summer, which I'm kind of just doing on my own this year. If you prefer skincare, skin is in. If you like the makeup, that's kind of scattered throughout a whole bunch of projects. So make sure you check those out if you are interested. Subscribe if you want to see more empties videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.